Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames reading for the week of December 13th. Messages from Divine Feminine! Oh yes, welcome to my channel everybody. I'm Kurt Johnson, Twin Flame Divine Feminine. Don't you know that I'm a girl? I'm Divine Feminine. Oh hey there everybody. I'm so feminine, I can't even shuffle the cards. Right? Right? I'm Divine Feminine. My twin flame, who is a woman, is what people call Divine Masculine. So I'm a man who's Divine Feminine, and she's a woman who's Divine Masculine. So it must be based on gender. It just totally makes sense that the whole thing is based on gender. It's completely that. It's totally logical, perfectly makes sense because I'm a man. I must be feminine. Because she's a woman, she must be masculine. Right? That's how it works, right? Wrong. No, it's not based on gender. Well then, Kurt, why does everybody call it that? Yeah, that's a great question. Why do they call it that? If everybody jumped off a cliff, would you? Think, McFly. Think. No, it's actually based on energy. It's energy. It's not based on anything. It is energy, right? The whole twin flame thing. Is it divine feminine, divine masculine? Now, I do use that terminology for these card readings only because you guys know what I'm talking about, right? You know, divine feminine, divine masculine is pretty well understood what that is. But that's it. That's the only reason I use that terminology. I am clear that it's not actually based on gender at all. However, now, where did that come from? Where did the whole gender thing come from? It came from what I commonly refer to as the old school spiritual template. And there's no problem. There's no problem with that. I'm not even saying that it's bad that people used to call it feminine and masculine, but it's not really an accurate representation of what is, right? What is an accurate description is positive, negative. So if you're watching, you are the positive polarity of your soul. Your twin flame, on the other hand, is the negative polarity of the soul. But Kurt, I thought that the masculine was the positive and the feminine was the negative. Nope, stop, hold it. Nope, that's not what I'm talking about. Delete gender, 100%, get rid of it. Don't even refer to it as masculine, feminine anymore. It has nothing to do with gender whatsoever. So we're not going to assign a polarity to each individual gender. Just get rid of gender. It's polarity only, right? Positive, negative. You're positive. Your twin flame is negative. Positive is the energy that pushes. Negative is the energy that pulls. So the harder you push on your twin flame, the harder they pull away. So you tell me what it is, positive, negative. Now, let's go back to the original question. Where did that come from? The old school spiritual template, which is not a bad thing. I mean, it has served us well for many, many years, thousands of years actually. The old school spiritual template, which was rooted in mysticism. And mysticism isn't bad. It was just kind of, you know, the ancient spiritual teacher's way of saying, okay, well, I know that there are certain processes that take place in the universe, and that's just the way it is, you know, and you can tell that's the way it is because look at everything that I've done, right? Look at what you can manifest with just your very thoughts, right? So you can't tell me that these things aren't real, but how those processes work, I don't know the answer, so I'm just going to trust the universe has got it all figured out. Yes, these things work. No, I don't know why, but it does work that way. And as long as you just trust that, you can work with them and they'll work out for you. You'll get the same outcome every time. And they would just kind of chalk it up to the great mystery, right? Hence the name, mysticism. Okay, in today's world, in contrast, we have science, right? And science is where you say, well, hold on a minute. We have sophisticated technologies. We have uncovered the secrets of mathematics, physics, the atom, etc. And we now can explain those processes. It's no longer a mystery what those processes are. We can quantify them. And science is saying, hey, if something in the universe does exist, there must be an explanation for it. If there is an event that is taking place or a thing that does exist, it's not just magic. There's no such thing as magic. You should be able to explain it. There has to be an explanation how it works. You should be able to quantify it. And that's awesome because this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, guys. We are moving into this place where we can start more consciously working with that energy on a greater scale. Of course, you can explain these things. Of course, we can, with science, describe the processes that cause manifestation to take place, that cause reincarnation, that cause your twin flame to come to you, just to use a few examples. Of course, we can explain these things. This is the age of Aquarius. Science is here to reveal the great mystery. And that's a beautiful thing. There's absolutely no reason that we have to question reality and just accept, that it is a mystery. Now, we haven't figured everything out. So to the degree that we haven't figured everything out, there are still mysteries. And that does kind of make it fun, doesn't it? Don't get me wrong. I am a wonderful rascal. I am a well-meaning troublemaker. So I do enjoy playing in the mystery and running through the muck, so to speak. No problem. I like it all, guys. If you have an answer, great. I'd love to hear it. Science is awesome because it can answer all those questions. If there is no answer, I'll just revert to the old school spiritual template, which is mysticism, and just say, you know what? Fuck it. It is. I know it is. And that's good enough for me. So however you want to do it, guys, whatever works for you. I'm a geek, so I like science. If you don't, then you can go right on ahead with the mystical approach. I'll look at what a great way. What a great way to top off this reading, the Ace of Cups. This is going to be a great reading. This is going to be a great... Oh, look at this shit. Look, Divine Feminine, the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. How do you like them apples? I like them a lot. The Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, Divine Feminine, that actually dovetails really nicely with everything I was just talking about. This is where you're going to trust your own creative intuition, your own knowing, like that deeper knowing. It's not instructional. It's not litigated. It's not duality. It's not science-based. It's the knowing. You just trust it. You don't have to have everything explained to you. You just know the answer. You just know the answers. It's that creative force of life, right? So that's why the Queen of Cups is coming out at the bottom of the deck. This is where you're moving into that place of a higher consciousness, a higher plane of existence. You don't need everything to be explained, even though you can. So like with science, yeah, we can explain everything, and it's fun to do that, but it's also fun to just say, fuck it. I know that this is true, and I'm just going to accept that. This isn't a bunch of babbling gobbledygook. I think those of you that have been on this journey for a while, you know what I'm talking about. It's called knowing. It's the stuff of the soul. And one thing is for sure, you and your twin flame are that. You are the same soul. So as you're going into these deeper experiences of knowings, you don't need it to have everything explained to you. You don't need it to have everything litigated. You just know. It's like my students all the time. I get another student that comes at me and says, hey, Kurt, I had this Satori experience, very eye-opening experience I cannot explain. But I know I'm my twin flame. I know we are one. And I say, well, how do you know that? And they go, I don't know. I just know. It's knowing, guys. It's not based on thought. You're a three-part triune being, body, mind, soul, right? The mind is what explains, analyzes, litigates. Those are thoughts. That's mental stuff. And I'm not saying that's bad. That's just what that is. The soul, on the other hand, which is what you really are, and it is also your twin flame, the The soul is awareness. The soul is knowing. It's deeper than thought. I don't need to be told. I don't need to explain it. I just know it is. I just know I am my twin flame. Look at this. Divine Feminine, recent past, death in reverse. So a lot of you coming into these types of deeper spiritual awakening, these types of changes, these eye-opening experiences that can't be explained with thought because they are not based in thought. They are consciousness, not thought, right? Those aren't the same thing. Even though these changes have been coming in, there has been a little bit of resistance from your end, but I see you kind of filtering out of that and letting go of the resistance and just surrendering, which is exactly what you need to do. You need to surrender to these experiences. Just trust that the universe has got your back always, always, and that your soul is guiding you to a deeper awareness of self, which is your twin flame. Look at this. Towards your own karmic situation, the King of Cups and the High Priestess. Exactly. So this is pretty much what I was just saying. I know I am my twin flame. I know that we're going to be together. I know that we are one. And the mind, it interjects, it comes in, it interrupts, and it says, well, how do you know that? And you go, I don't know, Mr. Mind. I just know. And I just trust it. That's why this Queen of Cups comes out at the bottom of the deck, because we're just going to learn to trust this process. I don't need to control everything through ego. I can just be that deeper knowing. I know that we are one. And I know that this experience is bigger than the physical person. And you're exactly right about that. Look at this, Divine Feminine towards Divine Masculine, specifically, recent past, the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Exactly. You see yourself in this person. You see that deeper unconditional love that is the soul, which is your twin flame, within you. You don't need to reach out to the physical person anymore. It's absolutely essential, actually, that you detach from your twin flame mentally, let go of the ego stuff, let go of the story, right? Let go of the narrative, let go of all those dialogues about this person, and just be still. Trust that inner sense of knowing that you are one with this person. That's all that you need to do, which actually is not doing. It is being. And by the way, the better you get at that, that's when your twin flame unblocks you, starts talking to you again, chasing you instead of you chasing them. It's a beautiful thing. Look at this. Divine Feminine at the center of the reading, current energy, Queen of Swords in reverse. So are we having some hang-ups about what is true for you and what is true of this connection? You know what the truth is. You're just not admitting it to yourself. This is deeper than any mental projection, any romantic connection, any kind of a romantic thing that you could have with this person. All that stuff, I'm not saying is bad. I'm just saying that this is deeper than that, okay? And you can have those things with this person. You can have some kind of a relating experience with this person, but it's through the self that those things come to you. It's kind of like the way out is through, right? You have to go within, guys. It's not about the physical person. You can cause the physical person to come and to be with you. I did it, and I've coached over 3,000 students, and they've done the same thing. You can cause that to happen, but the way that you do that is to actually let go of the physical person and go within where the soul is. The true self, which is your twin flame, that's when they show up. That's when you start having some breakthroughs too, by the way, which is the actual real good stuff. Like getting your twin flame to show up, that's all fine and well, that's nice and everything, but the good stuff, guys, the good stuff is what you become. That's the good stuff. That's the really, really good stuff. Look at this, Divine Feminine. This is exactly what I was just talking about. Towards your karmic situation, the Star and Strength both in the reverse. So are we being honest with ourselves about what is true for you spiritually and emotionally? Right. Are you really being honest with yourself about that? And I'm not saying that you're not. This could just be you noticing that you're questioning yourself on these talking points, and that's a very healthy thing. It doesn't mean that you're out of balance or out of whack or that you have some higher goal you need to reach. No, you recognize that you are perfect the way you are right now, and everything that is exactly what was meant to be, okay? And being the noticer of these deeper questions is the whole goal. It's not getting the answers to the questions. It's okay to have questions, but notice the questions are there. Then go a step deeper and notice that you are the noticer. And in that stillness of consciousness is where you'll find the answers to those questions in that deeper knowing. There's that Queen of Cups again coming out at the bottom of the deck. Now, towards Divine Masculine, in particular, Divine Feminine, the Ace of Swords in reverse, next to the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is this indicator we got yesterday in the Divine Masculine reading. Divine Masculine is going to be coming towards you. You know that that is true, but you recognize that the only reason that that happens is because it's all within you. Whenever Divine Masculine moves towards you, it's because you go within. You let go of the physical person. This is not soulmates, guys. Okay? You don't need to do anything about the physical person, your twin flame. You already are them. You're not separate from your twin flame. You are one. It's not that I need to acquire union. It's not that I need to get to that place or I need to combine us together into one unit. We are two and we need to combine into one. That's not it. It's that you already are one with this person. You just need to let go of the illusion of separation. And in traditional Zen spiritualism, going about things through ego personality only, they call that separation consciousness. Okay? So as long as you are in this kind of separation consciousness, that's what causes your twin flame to run away from you. Well, you notice yourself letting go of that as you're going deeper and deeper into that space of knowing about who and what you really are and what this connection really is, right? You already are one with your twin flame. You're just releasing the illusion that you were ever separate. That's why Divine Masculine is coming towards you. Guys, I know I'm making sense. I know everything I'm saying is making perfect sense to you. This is deeper stuff, guys. This is not mental projections. This is your soul journey. You and your twin flame are that. You are one soul. All you need to do is be. Let's see what the Oracle deck has to say today, guys. And as always, if you want to work with me, you know where to find me, guys. Just go to my website. There's a link in the description box below. To go to my website, you can sign up for some coaching with me today. You can read some testimonials while you're there too. I have coached over 3,000 students, and you can read many testimonials from my students who are with their twin flame, married to their twin flame, having amazing spiritual breakthroughs, shutting down the obsessive thinking. And guys, that's not even the best part. Getting your twin flame to come be with you, that's not even the best part. The best part is what you become, guys. Your twin flame is just icing on the cake. And actually, that's how you get them to come be with you. You have to treat them as though it's just kind of extra or icing on the cake. This is your spiritual journey. And as long as you're clear about that, that's when they show up to talk to you again, unblock you, start taking you out of the friend zone, right? They got you in the friend zone. They got you blocked. You want to shut that down? You want to shut down the obsessive thinking? You got to sign up today, guys. Sign up for my Introduction to the Journey online video course, 8.5 hours of instructional videos. You're not going to have that many questions, guys. It's 8.5 hours. I leave no stone unturned. I will instruct you on the action steps you can implement right now to shut down the obsessive thinking and shift into a higher consciousness, the necessary lifestyle changes you need to make to align with your soul, which is your twin flame permanently. Permanently, guys. It's very, very comprehensive. I'll answer all the questions. And if there's anything that I forgot, no problem. I've got the group calls. After you're done watching the videos, I highly recommend the gold package. Why do I recommend the gold package? Because you get 2 months of the group coaching calls included with your original purchase. Guys, that's like 6 extra hours of coaching every single week. You can talk directly to me and my 2 coaches assisting me. The calls are recorded, so you can go back and listen later. Most people don't even talk to me, believe it or not. Most people just listen to the calls. Some people, they prefer the Facebook group. There is the private, closed Facebook group. Nobody can see that you're in there, let alone what we're doing in there. And you can ask us all of your questions in the Facebook group. Guys, we take you all the way to the end, and it's not expensive. I don't charge thousands. It's only $200 or $300. Sign up for the gold package today. There is the silver package. It's a little bit less money. Also, if you cannot afford my already very affordable prices, no problem. I have payment plans. You can start today for $50 or $60, and you get access to all the videos and the group calls up front with your down payment on the payment plan. I take the total package price and break it up into 6 easy-to-digest payments of $50 or $60, depending on which package you purchase. You do save $50 when you pay in full, but if you can't swing $300 today, no problem. You can start for $60 with my payment plan. Not a problem, guys. You get all the resources up front. I don't hold anything back as long as you're making your monthly payments. It's 6 total payments. Sign up today, guys. What have you got to lose? Only your insanity. Only your insanity. All right, let's see what my trusty Oracle Danielle has to say today. Hey, what do you got for Divine Feminine? There we go. All right, leaning up against this table. I don't want to mess up my table. All right. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's right here. I'm going to check the rest of these just to be sure, but I felt that like a magnet pulling at me. It's one of these two. Yeah, it's that one. It's this one right here. What you got for us today? Oh, well, now that's interesting. Celebrate the sacred gap. I don't think I've ever pulled this one before. Give thanks for buffer time. Oh, I bet I know what they're talking about. Oh, that's interesting. Man, these Oracle decks are so accurate. Wow. It's going to be a good week, Divine Feminine. Wow. Okay, celebrate the sacred gap. Message, be grateful for the space between where you are and where you long to be. Exactly. Okay, this is great. The sacred hiatus is where you embody the elixir, your enlightened state, so that your walk and talk are unified. Soon there will be no distance between who you are and what you long to be. This alchemy is not to be rushed. That's right. So think like the temperance card, right? So this is kind of like temperance in a way. Just as with the process of turning grapes into fine wine, there are no shortcuts. However, if you want to give the process a nudge, fast forward the movie of your life to the scene where you have fully embodied the elixir. To quicken the process, begin to feel the wonder of how this will feel, how you will walk, talk, and radiate. Right. So you can use creative visualization to put yourself in that future zone. But what they're saying is, even though that's perfectly fine to do, slow down and enjoy the breaks. Slow down and smell the roses. If things seem at a pause right now, embrace that. And guys, that is soul stuff. You want to know how to get your twin flame to stop running from you? You have to slow down your energy and be here now. The soul, which is your twin flame, is consciousness, not thought. Okay? The soul is not the mind. The mind is thought. The soul is being. It's consciousness. And consciousness is always aware of this moment now. Queen of Cups. Look at this. Most likely outcome, Divine Feminine, 5 of Wands in reverse. Exactly. So any drama that's coming into your life this week, you're just going to say, fuck no. You're just going to say, fuck no. I'm feeling terrific. Look at this. I appreciate everything that I have and everything that I've done to get here. 4 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. So this will be a good week to break bread with your friends, form new friendships, new bonds with people, and appreciate everything that you have and everything that you've been through to get here. Anybody bring some drama around? I don't need that. And I'm saying no to it. Also, with regard to Divine Masculine, look at this. 3 of Wands, Ace of Cups, Divine Feminine. You know union is your destiny. Twin flame union is your only outcome. It's the only thing. that could possibly be, as long as you're clear that you already are union. You already are one with your twin flame. And that's a beautiful thing. Oh my goodness, Divine Feminine, what a nice, cozy little reading this was today. I surely enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, you will not get notifications whenever I post one of my fucking awesome videos. Thank you very much. Also hit that like button, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.